94% of car accidents are caused by human error. Autonomous vehicles could reduce this by 34%. Despite this hopeful future, however, driverless autonomous vehicles' rate of crashes per miles driven is currently over twice as high as the crash rate of normal vehicles. Since the early 2000s, there has been a prominent development made in autonomous vehicles, also known as self-driving cars. However, public opinion towards AV technology is still divided. 43% of Americans are uncomfortable inside a driverless vehicle, and 57% of consumers would not feel comfortable purchasing a vehicle with self-driving technology. Vehicle automation is categorized into 6 levels, from level 0 to level 5. This study aims to compare the crash factors and crash rates between level 2 advanced driver assistance systems technology, where the driver must still be at attention and ready to take over the automated systems such as Tesla's full self-driving, and level 4-5 automated driving system technology such as driverless taxi service Waymo. As vehicles with ADAS and ADS technology continue to be integrated into public roads, questions about safety, reliability, and liability have become more prominent as well. What factors most influence crash rates of vehicles with ADS or ADAS? Is there a significant difference between crash factors of ADS and ADAS vehicles? Are there more injuries and deaths tied to ADS or ADAS crashes? What crash contact area is most common? What make of ADS, ADAS vehicles has the most crashes? There will be more ADS and ADAS crashes in poor weather conditions than in clear weather. Crashes will be most common in the evenings. ADS crashes will be more severe in injury and fatality than ADAS crashes. Rear-ending and T-boning will be more common than frontal collisions. Tesla will be the most common make of vehicle for both ADS and ADAS crashes. In contrast to our hypothesis, we found that clear weather was the most common type of weather reported during a collision. We believe that this is most likely due to clear weather being more common than extreme weather day to day. After splitting our datasets between ADS and ADAS, we found that there were more ADS collisions in the afternoon and more ADAS collisions in the evening and the nighttime. This is consistent with our hypothesis. Late-night collisions could be due to driver inattention, other vehicle attention or inebriation, and poorer lighting conditions at night than at day. Tesla vehicles make up 61.8% of the combined datasets. However, this is primarily from ADAS crashes, as there were only 2 Tesla crashes reported using ADS systems in our data. Jaguar is the most common make using ADS systems, as Waymo is an entity of Jaguar. As hypothesized, there are more fatalities and serious injuries in ADAS crashes and more mild, moderate, or no injuries in ADS crashes. However, 80% of ADAS crashes have unknown injury level, and it is unclear why this data is missing. Our hypothesis was partially correct. Rear-end collisions are overall the most frequent type of collision, but they are twice as common in ADS collisions than in ADAS collisions. It is not noted what type of collision the other collision type refers towards, and may denote collisions that do not include another vehicle. However, T-bone collisions are not at all as common as we thought they would be. In fact, they are significantly less common than any other type of collision. In conclusion, fully automated ADS crashes are generally less severe and cause fewer fatalities than level 2 ADAS collisions. However, it is challenging to establish definitive safety rankings due to the vast number of unknown categories in our ADAS data. Similarly to Volvo's decision to give up the seatbelt patent in 1959, we do not need identical automobiles, but we do need public data repositories and common safety benchmarks so that all manufacturers may profit from each innovation and work together to create genuinely safer roads for all.